This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where tonight it's the Chambersburg Trojans and Central Dauphin Rams. Hello, everyone. I'm Gary Klein, along with Ed Gottwald. And we are off to a bit of a late start tonight due to the length of the JV game, which just ended and went close to an hour and a half, in which D won by a score of 60-50. And tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. By Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Wadesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. By WellSpan Sports Medicine of Chambersburg and Wadesboro. By Penn State Montalto. We are Penn State, and you are going to love it here. By the Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. Jersey Mike's, a sum above, 241 Walker Road, in the Pavilion Gateway, Chambersburg. By Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 40 years. By Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Wadesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. By Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. By Art Sign Company, serving the area since 1945. By Buchanan Auto Parts, 11194 Buchanan Trail East, Wadesboro, and Buchanan Automotive, 1035 East Main Street, Wadesboro. By Premier HVA Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals, the United States Air Force. By Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, Lecron Comfort Solutions, Olympian Athletics, and Mondor Pharmacy. Tonight, Chambersburg bringing a conference record of 3-0 into the game, 5-1 overall. They will be taking on the Central Dauphin Rams, who are 3-2 on the season. Rams are coming off of a 60-57 loss to rival Central Dauphin East on Wednesday night, and Chambersburg somehow escaped at Carlisle after blowing a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter. They came back to win by a score of 58-52. And Chambersburg, it was quite a show at Carlisle with Jeremiah Snyder with 16 points, Joaquin Ortiz with 19. They accounted, the freshman duo accounted for all 25 points in the fourth quarter. It was quite a performance at Carlisle, Ed, by these two young men in the second half.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to be seeing a lot of them, I'm afraid.
Yes, that was my thought. They're only freshmen.
Yeah, they scored all 25 of Carlisle's points in the fourth quarter, and that's who they were going to all the time. I don't think anybody else even hardly touched the ball on offense for them.
And they were just, they had the hot hand, and they could not miss, but to Chambersburg's credit, after they fell down by 3, they went on that run at the end of the game and managed to pull it out.
And Carlisle stopped hitting their shots then too.
Yes.
They only had one basket after they got the lead.
Yeah.
But it was pretty tense there for a while, no question.
Yeah, it was. And what Sean told you, Scheffler, a very hostile environment, which it was. It was the joint was jumping.
That's because you were so close to him. That's why.
Oh yeah, right. Exactly. We're almost in the action at Carlisle on the floor. And Chambersburg, hoping to come back here tonight against a Central Dauphin team that is 3 wins and 2 losses on the season.
Yeah, the loss to CD East on Tuesday was a I think it was like two or 3 seconds left. Somebody hit a 3-pointer for East.
Yeah.
So that was a tough loss against your rival. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to affect them positively or whatever tonight, but that was a tough one for CD.
Yeah, that sure was. And, with their next-door neighbor, CD East. So we'll find out here shortly tonight in Chambersburg. It's the Trojans and the Central Dauphin Rams coming up on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on midpenbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog.
We go get started.
It's a funny word, underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement cost subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
Play your sport in college and earn your Penn State degree close to home. Don't miss Penn State Mont Alto Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Learn more about Penn State's academic programs and how you can become part of the Penn State family. At Mont Alto, you can compete in one of 12 varsity sports in the Penn State University Athletic Conference and the United States Collegiate Athletic Association. Don't miss Penn State Mont Alto's Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Register online at montalto.psu.edu/visit. We are Penn State, and you are going to love it here.
If you want to sell a lot of Fords, you have to have a great team. The Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford is the #1 pick if you're working in the trenches or just chilling in the off-season. And the Ford Explorer is a run-anywhere, do-anything SUV that doesn't fumble when it comes to value. The Ford Escape, it can go deep and not bust your salary cap. Test drive one of our Pro Bowlers today and become another satisfied customer. Check out the entire team. We are at KeystoneFord.com.
Jersey Mike's is a sum above, and now Jersey Mike's on Walker Road, Chambersburg is offering double points Tuesdays every Tuesday. At Jersey Mike's, the juice elevates their subs to the highest level and is the active ingredient in a sum above. When they ask if they can help, they mean it. Jersey Mike's help nourish and helps flourish. Like them on Facebook for more details. Jersey Mike's, 241 Walker Road in the Pavilion Gateway, Chambersburg. Double points Tuesday offer available in Chambersburg only. Turn your house into a home at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center. We specialize in pet supplies, lawn care, and hunting, camping, and fishing supplies. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Phone 717-263-2624.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience. But where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the Air Force. Call 717-480-7257 or visit www.usairforce.com. www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Blue Heron is constantly upgrading facilities to better serve our community. Check out our great Google reviews. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle. Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Welcome back to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, everyone, as we get set for the start of tonight's game and a look at the starting lineup.
For Central Dauphin, number 1, Devon Haggins, he's 6'4". Number 3, Andrew Rinaldi, 5'10". Number 23, Ryan Smith, 6'2". Number 24, Rance Russo, 6'1". And number 35, Darian Barrios Rivera. That'll be a handful for us tonight. He's 6'5". So the Rams definitely have a height advantage over Chambersburg, which has pretty much been every game this year, I think, so far. Chambersburg will start the usual 5. Number 4, Braden Byers, 6'1". Number 5, Ethan Schreffler, 6'0". Number 11, Aaron Maynard, 6'2". Number 20, Henry Shearer, 6'2". And number 25, Terrell Williams, 6'2".
And we will be coming back with the start of tonight's game right after these messages on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1, but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500, or visit AntrimInsurancePA.com.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better by working with local pros who are more in tune with you. When you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS TEAM. Our team is here for you.
WellSpan Sports Medicine, formerly Summit Sports Medicine.
You can count on Premier HVAC services for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, price match guarantee, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services, the experience you deserve.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
The time is now. The place, Buchanan Auto Parts in Waynesboro. We take the deals the other guys can't. We give an additional $500 off any new vehicle. It's a big thank you to all our customers when, like I said, right now. It's Jeep Freedom Days. Lease a 2019 Jeep Renegade Sport for just $99. Yes, I said $99. Plus, you won't find a bigger assortment of Jeeps anywhere else. And during spring sales event, you can lease the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 for just $298. Think you have a better deal somewhere else? Stop. Bring it to Buchanan. We will beat any deal you find in the tri-state area on any in-stock Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Buchanan is better. Plus, with our total ownership protection plan valued over $3,000, why go anywhere else? 11194 Buchanan Trail East or online at buchananautopark.com.
Leases are for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. All offers end April 30th. See dealer for complete details.
Pregame show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. Ready for tip-off tonight here at Cassius Fieldhouse. Chambersburg Trojans, Central Dauphin Rams, the final league game prior to the holiday. Terrell Williams jumping and Devon Haggins for Central Dauphin at midcourt. As we are about to get underway, and the tap is going to be controlled by Chambersburg. As it's Aaron Maynard, and he immediately throws the ball out of bounds.
He thought Braden Byers was waiting for that, but Braden had just started cutting toward the basket, so a little miscommunication there in the first possession.
And a turnover. 5 seconds into the ball game, the ball will go back to the Central Dauphin Rams.
Hope that's not Noman.
Let's hope not. Let's get him out of the way.
Yeah, really?
Wow. And now it's the Rams working the ball at their end. They go left to right here at Cassius. And coming out, this is Haggins. Haggins gets a cross-court pass to Rinaldi. And back over it comes to Rance Russo.
Haggins had a wide-open shot and decided not to take it there.
And back out again, this is Rance, I guess, Russo.
Yep, Russo.
Russo. And over to Rivera underneath, and the two-pointer is good.
That time he beat Terrell Williams. That's not going to happen too often. Beat him one-on-one.
I'll tell you, Rivera had a huge game against Chambersburg a year ago.
That's probably why Terrell's on him.
Yeah. And over it comes. This is Aaron Maynard on the left side. He tries to get it to Williams. And now here comes the jumper, and that is up and in for Henry Shear.
Yep.
Yeah. And we've got a 2-2 ball game. Top of the circle, the Rams. Now under pressure, down bound, baseline jumper won't go. Rebound Chambersburg as Ryan Smith missed. And they pass it to Williams. Jumper there is no good. And the Rams come away with it. Haggins.
Terrell didn't really have his feet set on that one, I don't think.
Yeah, it hit like the side of the basket. Wasn't even close. Driving underneath, and there's a foul, which it looks like it's going to be on Chambersburg.
Might be Schreffler. Oh, it's on Braden Byers. They're going to call that a shooting foul.
Yeah, and which means a 2-shot foul. And the first one is good from Ryan Smith. And that gives the Rams a 3-2 lead. And the second one is good, 4-2. The Rams lead it. As Williams will inbound it to Maynard. And this is Maynard behind the back. Now across the midcourt as he works it over to Braden Byers. Now back out Terrell Williams. This is Schreffler into the paint. Now back out. Shear for the three. It's no good. Rebound comes down to the Rams.
It's a long three there by Henry Shear.
And to the basket, underhanded layup goes. That's Ryan Smith for two.
So far, the Rams have been able to beat the Trojans one-on-one at their offensive end.
And here's Maynard. Maynard getting it to Ethan Schreffler. Now over it comes, and then now the loose basketball, and it's picked up by the Rams to the basket, and the shot there is good again. And it is an 8-2 Rams lead. Not a good start for the Trojans.
Nope, that was Russo. Picked up the ball at the other end and went the whole way. They had 3 baskets and two foul shots. They've all been drives to the basket. There's another miss by Chambersburg.
And that one is no good. And here comes the Rams to the other way. Ryan Smith underneath, tap back out. And now from the corner for the three, and that is good. And that is number 23, Ryan Smith, nailing the three. And there is a timeout on the court with the score. Central Dauphin 11, Chambersburg 2 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Know the name Lecron. For more than 30 years, Lecron's Comfort Solutions has been taking care of heating and cooling needs for residents throughout Greencastle, Mercersburg, Waynesboro, and Chambersburg. Our professional, uniformed HVAC technicians arrive on time and treat you and your home with respect. Visit lcomfortsolutions.com and book your free estimate today. Lecron's Comfort Solutions. Local name, professional work.
And here we come back to Chambersburg. Trojans down by a score of 11-2. Terrell Williams. He'll get it back over. And now back to the corner. 3-point try there from Schreffler is short and out of bounds.
One thing I've noticed so far this year, and I guess this is kind of obvious, Chambersburg does not have the size inside. So on defense, I've seen teams drive the ball a lot more than they used to, and they've been fairly successful at it, definitely tonight.
Yeah, they weren't able to do that a year ago.
No, because there was always a big person inside helping on that. So a lot of hustle there by Chambersburg to finally come up with the ball.
And they do. So CD turns it over, and Chambersburg taking it the other way, but now they throw it right into the arms of Ryan Smith.
And he anticipated that pass by Maynard. That was a really nice defensive job by Smith there.
Now down on the right side to Eris Rivera. And the little jumper there off the front of the rim is no good. Aaron Maynard with the rebound for Chambersburg. And now the bounce pass down to the basket. This is Shear. He misses the layup, but the Trojans able to get it back.
Henry was a little too worried about getting contact that time and didn't get the layup itself.
And they bounce it to Terrell Williams, and it's Williams with a bounce pass back to Schreffler. And Schreffler into the paint, but now gets it back out to Terrell Williams to Maynard, and the short jumper is way short.
I think that might have been touched.
Yeah, it looked like it because it did come close. Central Dauphin with the rebound, and it's going to be knocked out by Chambersburg. It'll be Rams basketball.
In comes Brant Byers and Carter Sullenberger from the Trojans, and also Malachi Blair.
$11-2. The Trojans trail this one. And it's Darian Barreras Rivera, and now the charge is called on Rivera.
Malachi Blair draws that one. Yeah, he just put his head down. He was going to the basket. Blair could see that coming, so he got himself in position. Made a nice play. Didn't get crumpled too bad on that.
And this is Maynard as he'll bring it out across midcourt. Maynard. They work it in underneath, and here's Sollenberger for the layup that just won't go. Trojans can't buy a basket.
I cannot believe that didn't go in. That hit 4 quadrants of the rim and still stayed out.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah.
That was a really nice offensive play by Chambersburg, except they just didn't get the basket.
And now missing badly is Haggins, but the Trojans turn it back to the Rams, and there's the layup. And that one is good for Rance Russo.
Central Dauphin showing some definite quickness on defense. They've got 4 turnovers on Chambersburg so far, and there's 5.
And here we go again. And to the basket, and the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds.
Donovan Hill is in for CD, and number 30 didn't catch the other one. The 25, Keon Dawkins.
And the first one there is good.
It's going to be a foul. No,
or
Smith, I think they're calling him for a push-off before that.
And here is Chambersburg to inbound it.
Well, they've been down good before this year a couple times. Cedar Cliff got them down early, and so did State College. They came back to win the State College game, but not Cedar Cliff.
And out it comes to Ethan Schreffler. Yeah, they bounced back nicely against the Little Lions, but Cedar Cliff looks to be very good this year. Partially blocked on that shot by Schreffler. And now we get the whistle.
Foul against Chambersburg. That was on Sullenberger.
And here come the Rams.
Good play there by Ethan Schreffler. Got his hand in and hit the ball, and then Keon Dawkins knocked it out of bounds for CD, so that's a turnover.
And back it comes to the Chambersburg Trojans. And this is Maynard as he'll work it over to Blair. Back out it comes Aaron Maynard. Malachi Blair on your screen, right above the circle.
I see number 5 out there for CD that we don't have on the roster. There's another turnover for Chambers. They're just anticipating passes, and Chambersburg is, like in that case, didn't go for the ball.
And here's Rinaldi to number 5, whoever that may be. And now coming inside, short jumper is wide of everything, and it's tapped back out to Aaron Maynard. And Maynard, and the three-point attempt to end the half or the quarter is no good. And a big first quarter for the Rams have put the Trojans in a double-digit hole at the end of one quarter. Central Dauphin 13, Chambersburg 2 on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
It's Greg Kennedy from Buchanan Chevrolet in Waynesboro, and we are doing crazy deals. Up to $15,000 off. What the truck? It's Greg Kennedy from Buchanan Chevrolet in Waynesboro, and we are doing crazy deals. Up to $15,000 off the all-new 2019 Silverado Crew Cab, including the Trail Boss. What the truck? We have new body-style Silverados that we're selling as low as $27,500. From now to the end of the month, we will give you a 10-year powertrain warranty with the purchase of your new vehicle. Only at Buchanan Chevrolet. Visit our showroom at 1035 East Main Street or shop our inventory online at BuchananAutomotiveInc.com. Find new roads. Hello, it's Greg Kennedy from Buchanan Chevrolet in Waynesboro. I usually like my commercials loud with a lot of noise and music, but I wanted to take all that out so you can hear this very special announcement. Most of our pre-owned vehicles will now come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That means if you currently have a 7th grader and you buy a vehicle today, he or she will just be finishing college when it finally runs out of warranty. Buchanan is better. Visit our showroom at 1035 East Main Street or shop our inventory online at BuchananAutomotiveInc.com.
Welcome back, everyone, here to Chambersburg. Central Dauphin with the basketball. And we are going to get a whistle.
It's a foul against Blair, I believe. Some more players coming in for Chambersburg. Terrell Williams is back. Gus Mason's in for the first time, and so is Eli Shearer.
And down underneath, the shot there is off the back of the glass. No good, and it'll come back to Chambersburg.
Smith's been able to make his way to the basket just about every time he's tried so far. That time his shot just didn't go down.
And here it comes over to Blair. And it's Blair. And back out to Gus Mace, who's in the ball game. Three-pointer Williams is going to be no good. And the ball is turned over to Chambersburg. This is Blair underneath the basket. Williams, and the Trojans finally break the scoring drought on a two-pointer from Terrell Williams. It is 13-4.
Nice pass by Blair on that one. He made the steal and looked up and saw Williams free.
And now from outside, there's a shot. The three-pointer is good from Andrew Rinaldi. And the Rams go up 16-4.
That was one the Trojans didn't need.
No, not at all, right? And Williams and to the basket, and that is short. And the rebound comes down to the Central Dauphin Rams. It's thrown away, but I think it went off the hand of Blair.
Yep.
Who tried to save it, and it was going out anyway.
Yeah, there's no way he could have stopped himself on that one.
Now the Rams working to inbound it, and they get it in to Ryan Smith. 6:23 to go here until halftime. And the Trojans down by a dozen. And the ball there rims out. Boy, that's spun out, and the Trojans take it away with Aaron Maynard. Now back over it comes, or excuse me, that was Eli Shearer.
I can see Coach Schreffler talking to the official there because that last play, Devon Haggins put his arm the whole way around the Chambersburg defender, and that's how he got positioned. And I'm really surprised they didn't call offensive on that. And there's a turnover against Chambersburg.
Apparently it was off of Gus Mace. And back it comes to the Rams, who have a 16-4 lead. And this is Rinaldi. Rinaldi over to 5, and now back. Tapped by Chambersburg, but it goes back to Terrell Williams.
Good defense there by Eli Shearer, I believe it was, knocked the ball away.
And out it comes, and the three-point attempt there is no good for Blair. Rebound comes down, now off the basket, no good. And boy, I'll tell you, the Trojans just can't find the bottom of the basket tonight. And we're getting a whistle, and it's going to be a foul on Central Dauphin.
No, I think, yeah, it was offensive.
Yeah, it was a foul.
That's our third one. Number 11, Keenan Roberts Jr. is in for CD.
Foul was called on Keon Dawkins. As we approach the 5-minute mark with Gus Mace and Terrell Williams. Williams and to the corner, and the three-pointer is good.
Eli Shearer.
For the three, it's Shear. And just like that, it's a 16-7 game, back to single digits.
Good defense there by Blair. They're looking for a 5 second. There's going to be a 5-second call, and CD yelled for the timeout.
And they got it with 4:27 to go. First half, Central Dauphin 16, Chambersburg 7 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpenbroadcasting.com. Athletics in downtown Waynesboro. Outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design. Individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5. Back here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School, the Rams of Central Dauphin here with a 9-point lead over the Trojans, 16-7, with 4:27 to go in the first half.
See a girls score here. Shippensburg leads Greencastle 30-15 at halftime. A little surprised by that one.
Yes, likewise, 30-15 at the half.
Not necessarily who's winning, but the score.
Yeah, by 15. Yeah. Big early season girls matchup for Greencastle and Shippensburg. And in it comes.
Midway through the second here, Chambersburg really needs to kind of whittle this down a little bit before halftime.
And the bounce pass to there, and the travel. And now Chambersburg with an opportunity to take advantage of the turnover.
There's going to be a 3-second call, even if he didn't travel, because he's been in there a while.
As Shearer, Eli, brings the ball down for Chambersburg. And over it comes. That is number 35, Mace. Terrell Williams, and back out to Blair, and no good. Williams underneath, and that's no good. And let's try again. Here's Gus Bates. He'll get it to Malachi Blair. Comes into the paint, puts it up. Not a good shot, and Central Dauphin rebounds.
Man, they just can't buy a basket.
No. It looks like it's going down, and it rims out. It's been all like that all night for Chambersburg. Only 7 points on the night.
I saw a score here. Boys score. Shippensburg leads Greencastle 46-26 at halftime. Thank you, Matt Callum.
So it's been an all Shippensburg kind of a night here with Greencastle.
Yep.
And to the basket off the back of the glass, no good.
Russo with a shot.
And rebound comes down, and here come the Trojans.
Telegraph that pass.
Yep, and back it comes, turnover, Rams to the basket, but Trojans are going to be called for a foul. Eli Shear will get whistled.
Probably a smart foul because he was going to have an open layup otherwise. That'll put Russo on the line for two. Missed the first.
And Russo for his second shot. And that one is no good.
Goes off a Trojan though.
And back it comes to Central Dauphin.
Haggins in there, got a hand in there and knocked it off a Trojan leg.
And this is Rivera. Underneath, that shot is no good. And Chambersburg will work the ball to Henry Shear. Shear will throw it away. Another Chambersburg turnover.
Boy, they are just not sharp. I got to say that they're just not playing smart.
And they turn it over again.
That should have been a sure basket. I mean, they had Braden Byers had absolutely nobody on him, and the pass was about 10 feet over his head.
So the Rams will take it away. We're down to 2:21 to go. And over to the corner. This is Smith coming in, and he's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, yeah.
Stepped on the baseline.
Chambersburg's lucky CD's had 5 turnovers this quarter. That's helped them a little bit.
And here's Terrell Williams. He brings it across midcourt. And down and back out to Williams. Williams with the jumper, it's no good. Underneath, do it again, and it's no good, but he does draw the foul.
For the number of times they've had shots inside tonight, that's the first they've been fouled.
And here's Williams' first one. It's good. Yeah.
Both teams with 4 fouls this half, so it's probably not likely to get into a 1-on-1.
And the shot no good. And coming at midcourt to Rinaldi. And back over to Russo. Minute and a half to go. And here's Rinaldi underneath, and the shot there is good as that goes down for number 1, Devon Haggins. And it's a 10-point lead, 18-8. The ball out of bounds, and it's Central Dauphin basketball.
Like we said, just a little sloppy. They're just the passes are just not finding the guys they're intended to, either getting cut off by CD or just the passes are off.
18-8, the Central Dauphin lead. And Russo, and now back it comes to Haggins, and in for the jumper, which is short, and Chambersburg comes away with the rebound. That is Terrell Williams. They get the ball down, almost thrown away, but now it's knocked out of bounds. From Braden Byer should be Chambersburg ball, and it is.
41 seconds left in the half. At least get the double figures here, don't you?
Yeah, you would think. Yeah, they haven't been able to do that.
Can't get the ball in bounds there.
Yeah, and now another turnover. This is just not.
Nobody was really moving for Eli Shearer. Had to do something with it. Nobody was getting open.
It's like everything's out of sync tonight.
Yeah. Well, it kind of looks to me like the Cedar Cliff game. They just never really got on track on that one either.
And the three-point attempt is good. And that is good for Andrew Rinaldi, his second three of the night. 21-8.
We got under 10 seconds to go here, too.
And this is Ethan Schreffler, and he drives in, and let's see what the call is.
That's a foul before the shot. So they'll have 3.3 seconds to work with. Smart foul by CD there before he got to the basket.
So Williams will inbound it. And here comes the three-pointer, and it falls short by Ethan Schreffler. And that's the way the first half ends. And boy, not a good one for Chambersburg at the end of the first half. The score is Central Dauphin 21 and Chambersburg 8 on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
Jersey Mike's is a sub above, and now Jersey Mike's on Walker Road, Chambersburg is offering double points Tuesdays every Tuesday. At Jersey Mike's, the juice elevates their subs to the highest level and is the active ingredient in a sub above. When they ask if they can help, they mean it. Jersey Mike's help nourish and helps flourish. Like them on Facebook for more details. Excel. Play your sport in college and earn your Penn State degree close to home. Don't miss Penn State Mont Alto Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Learn more about Penn State's academic programs and how you can become part of the Penn State family. At Mont Alto, you can compete in one of 12 varsity sports in the Penn State University Athletic Conference and the United States Collegiate Athletic Association. Don't miss Penn State Mont Alto Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Register online at montalto.psu.edu/visit. We are Penn State, and you are going to love it here.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
WellSpan Sports Medicine, formerly Summit Sports Medicine.
You can count on Premier HVAC services for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, price match guarantee, and free second opinions. phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services, the experience you deserve.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the Air Force. Call 717-480-7257 or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Turn your house into a home at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center. We specialize in pet supplies, lawn care, and hunting, camping, and fishing supplies. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Phone 717-263-2624.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Here at halftime, it's Central Dauphin 21 and Chambersburg 8. And another score to update, it's Northern York 29, James Buchanan 20, and that game is at the half.
We got some ugly stats to discuss here.
Yeah.
Chambersburg 3 out of 20 from the field. That's 15%.
Yeah.
That's just not going to get it done. And frankly, a lot of those shots were around the basket. I would say there were 3 that I can't believe didn't go down, but they got to shoot better than that. There's no question about that. Central Dauphin was 8 out of 19. It's 42%. Chambersburg had 11 turnovers. CD had 9. For Central Dauphin, leading scorer was Ryan Smith with 7. Andrew Rinaldi had 6. Ryan Russo 4, and 2 each for Devon Haggins and Darian Barrios Rivera. For Chambersburg, Terrell Williams had 3, and so did Eli Shearer, and Henry Shearer had 2. That's it. 3 guys on the scoring sheet. That's not enough.
No, that's not going to do it. If Chambersburg has to hope for a much better second half.
Well, I would say one observation I have is that Chambersburg's been used to having the big men the last 3 or 4 years. And once you get to mid-conference play, if you don't have some big guys, you really have to have exceptional quickness or exceptional shooting. And I would say Chambersburg probably doesn't have either one of those going right now. I mean, they look quick in the early season games, but in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth, I think it shows up a little bit more. They're not quite as quick as maybe some other teams. And the other thing is, right now at least, they're not shooting very well. And that's if you're not going to be bigger than the other team, you have to make up for it somewhere. And they haven't been able to do that tonight. And they couldn't do it against Cedar Cliff either. Now they are 5-1, so I don't think it sounded too critical. But I think that's going to be a factor in some of these games against the Mid-Penn Commonwealth teams when they're bigger.
Yep, 5-1. The wins were against Waynesboro, Greencastle, Mifflin County, who has not won a game. Came 3 of the wins.
Well, State College was a nice win.
State College, and
especially on the road.
It was.
And Carlisle on the road too. Although their record's not that great, but any Mid-Penn Commonwealth win on the road is good to get.
Yeah, it sure is.
But you can tell. I mean, other teams, like I think I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, other teams don't mind driving on Chambersburg now, and that makes Chambersburg's defense a little tougher for them to get the kind of scores that they're used to. Although they held CD to 21 points in this half, so that's not bad. but the offense only has 8 points. So it's kind of they're making an adjustment once they hit the Mid-Penn Commonwealth here, and see how things go. But they definitely got to do better on offense here in the second half.
Yes, they sure do. Yeah, 8 points a half certainly is not going to get you a win.
Yeah, and they're getting the ball inside, but they're not making the peep shots, although they're contested. But they're also not getting fouled. They only had 1 foul inside the whole time where they got a shooting foul. So, I'm sure that's what they'd like to get. They'd like to get some fouls in there, but they haven't gotten them.
And the halftime report was brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Wadesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, surrounding Pennsylvania and the Maryland areas. Trojans with the ball to start the second half. And this will be Ethan Schreffler, and Schreffler with a nice bounce pass there to Maynard, who gets it to Williams, who throws it into the Trojans bench. So the first possession of the second half ends the way a lot of them in the first half did, with the Chambersburg turnover.
Well, I got to say, Central Dauphin is playing good defense. They're quicker. They're getting into the spots where Chambersburg would like to get somebody, a nice pass through. But CD's got the hands up, and they're just cutting those off. And Chambersburg's been forced to kind of throw it around the circle, and it hasn't worked too well.
And from the corner, that shot is no good and out of bounds. And Shippensburg boys have taken a 61-31 lead over Greencastle with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Could be a fun year for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, and it is. It's starting pretty rough for the Blue Devils. And they have a brutal schedule and only 6 home games this year.
Oh, my. There's another errant pass. This time, Maynard was able to get to it.
21-8, the Trojans lead it here. And to the baseline, and that shot is no good. And we're going to get a jump ball, I think, going to Central Dauphin.
Yeah, CD had a block shot in there, and then Braden Byers got the rebound, but he couldn't control it, and a whole bunch of bodies were in there trying to get it.
Scoreless through the first minute and a half of this third quarter.
Chambersburg going to a little bit of a trapping press here.
And from the corner, the three-pointer is no good. Williams gets the rebound. And this is Ethan Schreffler. Now here it comes, three-pointer. And that one won't go for Braden Byers. It goes on top of the basket, so it's out of bounds. And Central Dauphin.
At least Chambersburg got a good look that time. Yeah. They haven't been able to do that most of the time, but Braden just off the mark.
As much as we're talking about Chambersburg's poor play, they're still very much in this. And this is a what happened? With the baseline?
Well,
did he step
Chambersburg
out?
made a steal, and then there was a pass to Maynard. He had trouble collecting the ball, but before he got a chance to get it, he was fouled. So it turned out okay.
Yeah. I thought they were going to call him out.
There's just nothing going smooth for Chambersburg's offense here. They made a nice play on defense at the other end.
And this is Williams. And over it comes back out to Ethan Schreffler to the basket. And that won't go. An easy shot that would not fall.
He made a real nice move to get in the lane and got open. Just couldn't put it down at the back of the rim.
It's a 13-point ball game, so a few threes here will make it very close if you could can get to that point.
Their defense is holding them in it. There's no question that.
Yeah.
Except for the first couple minutes of the game, but it's everything else is just.
And now it's a 15-point game as that goes down.
That was Russo and kind of a half jump, half hook shot there. That was kind of weird. He can make one of those, and Chambersburg can't buy anything at the other end.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's that kind of the night. The other end of the gym the court hasn't helped. A block shot there, and Central Dauphin will take it back.
Haggins with the block there.
Man, oh man, this has to be frustrating for the Trojans. It's frustrating watching it. Yeah. 25-8.
Once again, really good defense by Maynard there. He got a turnover. Knocked the ball off the CD's leg.
23-8, I should say, a 15-point lead.
Well, here we're almost halfway through the third quarter. It's been one basket.
That's it, 2-0 in the second half.
Yep.
It's Central Dauphin throwing the shutout. And Schreffler for the three. It's no good. And this is Terrell Williams. And now coming to the basket is Brayton Byers, and he draws the foul.
Well, there's the second time tonight they were able to get a foul on the drive.
And the Trojans are 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
You can see a couple times they get the ball, they're sort of hesitant to shoot it or drive with it because they just lack of confidence, I think, right now. But Byers puts that one down.
And that breaks the second half scoring drought. And the second one is good. Hits both ends of it. It is 23-10. 13-point Central Dauphin lead. And working the basketball here is Russo. And now underneath Ryan Smith, there's going to be a foul, and I think it's going to be on the Trojans.
It's on Byers. He threw a hip into Smith to keep him from going the baseline. Smith went down pretty hard, actually. Non-shooting. It looks like Chambersburg's going to try to trap out front as much as they can.
And there's a little easy shot missed. And the rebound comes down to the Trojans, and this is Schreffler. He gets it off to Brayton Byers, and now the pass stolen.
It went off Maynard's leg. So, Chambersburg, with their half-court offense having so much trouble, they're trying to transition, but they're not having much success at that either. They've made a couple bad passes, and CD's gotten back very quickly. And they're trying some stuff. It's just not working. Foul on Schreffler there.
And that will be the third team foul on Chambersburg.
That's going to put Russo on the line.
Be a two-shot foul for Russo. 23-10 our score, and the first shot is up and no good.
He's missed all three of his attempts so far. Here comes a whole new five for Chambersburg. Sollenberger, Brant Byers, Blair, Eli Shearer, and Mace. Try something.
Yeah. And that one is good.
I would have bet a lot of money he's going to make that one after I said he was there for three.
Yep. Yeah. That usually does the trick, Ed.
I've never done that.
Yeah. And it's 24-10, the Rams lead. And here's the Trojans with Eli Shear. And Shear will get it over to Malachi Blair. And now back over again to Shear. And now the jumper three-pointer is way short.
Well, he got partially blocked. CD's had a hand on about 3 or 4 long shots tonight. They're very quick. Got some length on them.
And the Rams now from the corner. The shot there, the three-pointer misses. And the rebound comes down to the Chambersburg Trojans, and this is Eli Shear.
That was a good move by Shearer. Just took it down the lane and drew the foul on Haggins. He had a kind of little bit, he had a good angle on that one, so he just went for it.
So he draws the foul. And we'll go to the line for Chambersburg. Oh, my.
That sums up the whole night right there.
I was going to say, it's just, yeah.
Looked like one of my putts.
Yeah.
Doing the 360 right around the hole.
And this has happened frequently tonight for Chambersburg.
That was the worst one I've seen.
Yeah.
That time he put it right through and took all the question out of it.
And it's a 13-point lead for the Rams at 24-11. And the Rams trying to work it underneath. They miss the shot but draw the foul.
Russo in the line again.
And that'll be the fourth team foul for the Trojans. And it's going to be called on Brant Byers, his first. And this one rolls in. And the second one is no good. And the rebound to the Chambersburg Trojans. And Braden Byers. And now coming to the basket and getting it taken away is Carter Sollenberger. Minute 46 to go.
Sollenberger just got himself a turnover there. Nice steal.
And all Chambersburg has to show for this is 3 foul shots, I think. It's all 3 here in the third quarter.
Yep. They're 0 for 6 from the field so far.
15% just dropped some, huh? Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Hard to do.
Yeah. And from outside, that shot misses for Chambersburg.
Gus Mace trying a really long one there. He's been pretty good from three-point land, but that was pretty deep.
Not tonight. And now the Rams for the 3, and that one is no good from Donovan Hill. And it's going to be, I think, a jump ball. If that's the case, Chambersburg ball.
I've noticed Central Dauphin, when Chambersburg gets a rebound, they're all over them. It's kind of like looking at a girls' game. I mean, usually you have, if a girl pulls down a rebound, there's defenders all over her. CD's done that a lot tonight. A couple times Chambersburg, the guy with the rebound, has broken through, and they had an opportunity for transition there. Just haven't been able to pull it off. It's a little unusual way to do it, though. It's like they're double team the guy with the ball. They're doing it now anyway, but at the other end, if Chambersburg gets a rebound, they've been doing that constantly.
And get it underneath, and the shot there is no good, but a foul is called that will send Brant Byers to the line.
Well, at least in this half, when they've got the ball inside, they've been able to draw fouls. Still haven't got one in the basket yet, but at least they're getting opportunity at the line.
And this one misses. And Chambersburg did not shoot well from the line in the Carlisle game.
I saw 8 for 22.
Yes. And we're saying all this about a 5-1 team, remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the second one is no good. Okay, inside of 35 seconds here. And let's see, it's been 4-3 Central Dauphin this quarter. As the Rams come in, put up the shot, and it does go down. I think that was
Barrios Rivera.
Rivera for 2. And a timeout is called. 19 seconds to go, third quarter. Central Dauphin 27, Chambersburg 11 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwalls back here at Chambersburg as the Trojans try to get on the board before the end of the third quarter, down by 16. And that's Blair out on the right side. Back over it comes Gus Mace, top of the circle.
Someone needs to shoot.
Yeah, we're down to half a second, and the Trojans did not allow themselves enough time to get a good shot off. And they will trail at the end of the third quarter. It's Chambersburg trailing this one 27-11 to the Central Dauphin Rams on the F&M Trust, the sports network on MidPennBroadcasting.com. Play your sport in college and earn your Penn State degree close to home. Don't miss Penn State Mod Alto Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Learn more about Penn State's academic programs and how you can become part of the Penn State family. At Mod Alto, you can compete in one of 12 varsity sports in the Penn State University Athletic Conference and the United States Collegiate Athletic Association. Don't miss Penn State Mod Alto Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Register online at modalto.psu.edu/visit. We are Penn State, and you are going to love it here. Well, Chambersburg needs a good fourth quarter to pick up their sixth win of the year. They're down by 16, but they've only scored 11 on the night.
Yeah.
So, not a very good combination, Ed.
No. Their quarter scores have been 2, 6, and 3. CD they only scored 6 that quarter, but they increased their lead. That's not going to happen very often.
No, yeah, you get 6 points in the quarter and you increase your lead by 3. And here's the Rams to work it in. And it's going to be stolen by Gus Mace. And it's Mace as it comes out and over on the left side. Here's Blair to the basket, and it goes down. The Trojans' first field goal of the second half.
It was a nice drive, and instead of going the whole way to the basket, Blair pulled up and dropped in a nice little teardrop shot.
And here's Ryan Smith. And Central Dauphin is not going to be in any hurry whatsoever. And it's going to be Chambersburg basketball. And the foul on Russo, his second. Chambersburg will get across the timeline. And it's Maynard back out here to Mace. Mace works the ball over to Brandbyers. From outside, the three-pointer is good for Gus Mace. And it's now a 27-16 game, an 11-point Rams lead.
This qualifies as a run in this game.
Yeah, it sure does, yeah. When you only had 8 before that, yeah. And the Rams take time. We will do likewise on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
Gary Klein and Ed Gottwald back at Chambersburg Area Senior High School, 27-16. The Central Dauphin Rams lead with 6 minutes 25 seconds to go in this one. And by the way, next action for Chambersburg will be in the Gettysburg Lions Club Holiday Tournament. They will play a 6 p.m. game with Southwestern on December 26th, Thursday night. And now we get a call against the Rams.
Another turnover. Chambersburg had good defense on the inbounds play there. This is the second team players in here. They're showing some spunk here a little bit for Chambersburg.
Yes, they
defensively
are.
And offensively.
And the chance to cut it to 8, and the shot is up and no good. And the rebound does come down to the Trojans, and they pass it underneath, but they have it stolen. They wanted to get it to Sollenberger.
CD's defense has been really good about any kind of pass going through the lane. They've gotten hands on all of them, I think. Chambersburg has not had an open layup all night.
And this is Rivera. And it's Rivera, and CD's got to play a little slow down right now.
Yeah, they're definitely going to take some time off.
As they work the ball around, 5.5 minutes to go, and they bring it in, and the shot there goes out. It looked like a Chambersburg shot in the first half.
And they throw it away.
But they give it right back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think transition is going to work too well against CD unless you just have somebody breaking out free. They have not been very successful at doing that tonight because CD's been very quick getting back.
And they work it back out underneath, and this one is no good, and a travel. I mean, the opportunities are there for the Trojans. They just
they forced 4 turnovers in this fourth quarter for CD already. But in the situation they're in, you got to convert those into points, and they've not been able to do that. I guess they did once so far this half.
And from outside, the 3 won't do it. And the rebound comes down to Central Dauphin.
In and out for Gus Mace. A good-looking shot, just rattled out.
And to the basket, was there an extra step there? Or
no, offensive foul. It's Darius Rivera's second one of those. He puts his head down, you know what's going on, and Chambersburg recognized that. That was Carter Sollenberger drew that one.
Shippensburg boys defeat Greencastle tonight, 88-51.
We could use some of those points here.
Yes, I mean, they've got 88, and we've got 43 between it, less than half.
Yep.
And the ball is out of bounds, knocked away.
Whole different kind of game.
Yes, it is. This one is.
Have to retrieve the ball from the way in the corner of the gym. There it is.
Yeah. It's the kind of game you hope you don't sit through too often. And here's to the basket, and it's good.
Grant fires. Got it down to 9 points now.
It's single digits. It's very much in reach. 27-18.
And honestly, I don't think Chambersburg starters they might not be coming back for a while. The second team's done a decent job. They're on a 7-0 run right now.
And yeah, you want to hold on to your hot hand. And to the basket underneath, it's no good. Follow-up is no good, and a foul is going to be called on the Trojans.
Looked like Sellenberg got the ball from behind, but they're saying he hit the arm a little bit.
And that's the 15th foul on the Trojans. Carter Sollenberger, the guilty party. It'll be a 2-shot foul for the Rams, and they can't get the first one.
Russo on the line.
And the second one, that one is no good also. And it's out of bounds. Is it going to belong to the Rams?
Yep. They've allowed Devon Haggins to sneak in there a couple times tonight on a missed CD free throw, and he hasn't gotten a rebound straight on, but he's been able to throw it off a Trojan, and his team gets possession. Got to do a better job boxing him out.
And here it goes to number 24, Rance Russo. Down to 3:29 in this one as the Rams
they're taking some time off here.
Yep, they're going to kill as much as possible. 3:18, and there's the short jumper. No good. Chambersburg rebounds, and it's going to be a foul called on the Rams.
Yeah, that's again, they did that double team on the rebounder, and Malachi Blair was having a tough time getting rid of the ball, but he hung in there, and they called a foul.
And here's Gus Mace, and it's Mace, and he'll work it to Solidberger. And here's the three-point attempt, and it misses Brant Byers. It was short.
They're saying it was tipped.
And so that means Chambersburg ball. So it was tipped by the Rams.
Well, they've got their hands on an awful lot of outside shots tonight. That's a little unusual.
Yeah.
That's got to be at least 4 of them so far tonight. Especially with Brant Byers. He's 6'5". They still got something on it.
Here's a shot.
Mace.
And that's for 2. Or 3. 3. It's a 6-point ball game with 2:47 to go. As here it is, they're back, coming back. Central Dauphin this quarter has not scored here in the fourth quarter. The Rams have not scored, and the Trojans, who were down 27-11, are on a 10-0 run. And it's one that has been in reach all night for the Trojans. It's been in reach all night, but it's just so slow and methodical, turning the basketball over, and missed shots that rim out.
Hey, some of those ones, if they just gone down earlier, this would be a really tight game.
Yes, it would be. Yeah, extremely.
I mean, and really, you can look. Well, they've obviously done better in offense. They've hit 4 out of 7 shots this quarter. They were 3 for 28 before that. But I'm going to point out their defense has been tremendous too. And he's leaving the same 5 in there. They've done the job getting close, so why not?
Yeah, let them finish it off. Yeah.
Chambersburg only has 4 fouls, so they've got 3 to give here.
And they're probably going to have to start giving some, not necessarily yet, but at some point. I mean, we're still at 2:42. And
that's an offensive foul there. Yep, he did.
And Chambersburg will get the ball back.
That's a 5th offensive foul against CD, and that was just dumb play by Ryan Smith. What else can you say? He didn't need to drive, and he clearly pushed off with his arm, and they called it.
Shippensburg girls defeated Greencastle girls 46-36. And over it comes to Blair.
One more basket here could get this place jumping.
And this is Eli Shear. 3-pointer makes it a 1-possession game here. Big possession for Chambersburg. Blair to the basket. No, it won't go down. The follow-up no good, but a foul.
Nice play by Blair to get inside, and they did a good job getting the shot off. But again, they just won't go down.
Yep.
But Carter Sollenberg did a great job getting in there inside all the bigger guys and got the rebound and got hacked. So he's on the line for 2 shots.
And here's the first one from Solidberger. And now they get the break this time, Ed, for a change. That one didn't look like it was gone.
But take what you can get.
Yeah. They're owed a few of those.
Yeah, they are. That one looked good.
Yeah, no doubt about that. That was pretty.
27-23 now. 2 minutes exactly to go.
It's down to a 4-point ball game.
You got to figure CD's starting to think about it right now.
Yeah, they have to be. Yes. And
they're going to have to start fouling at some point.
Here's Rinaldi. Yes, we're down to 1:44. And this is Blair with the coverage there. And offensive foul?
No, they called it on well, Smith kind of put his shoulder down and kind of charged in, but they're going to say that the defender did not have his feet set, and I think I have to agree with that one. It looked bad at the end, but oh boy.
And boy, that's an easy layup. That's what the Rams were looking for as it goes to Devon Haggins. And this is Solidberger. And now back out it comes on the baseline, 6-point ball game. And now this goes against Chambersburg.
Oh, that was a horrible call. That was a horrible call. Grant Byers just turned like he's going to the basket, and Smith sold it to the official and just fell on the floor, and he got his. Oh, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
That was bad.
And the official fell for it.
I'm sorry, but that was just a bad call.
Yeah.
I think you felt like they were calling all the offensive fouls against CD and a little makeup, but that was brutal. Now we're down to 1:08.
Yeah.
They're going to have to start fouling at some point. They got one more foul to give.
Yeah, and
I'd foul Russo. He hasn't been too good from the line tonight.
Yeah. And Rams trying to work it around. We're down to 53 seconds, 6 points.
I would not.
And there's a foul.
And again, Smith went down like he got shot, and he got that call too. There was a little bit of contact there, but not like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, huh?
He's getting some bruises he didn't really need to get.
Yeah. And this is Smith. He's 3 for 6 tonight. He's got the first one. And the second one on the way. And that one is good.
I don't think he's the one you want to foul. Russo is the one that's not had a very good night tonight. So.
Yes, he has not. And it's here come Carter Solidberger. We're down to 40 seconds. It's an 8-point game, so you need points quick. And not happening there. Turn around here. Solidberger, no. Rebound to the Rams. And with 27 seconds left, the Rams with that 8-point lead. The Trojans made it close, but it looks like the Rams are going to come away with a win here tonight. And this is Russo at the line. And the first one is good.
Well, they definitely made it interesting anyway.
They sure did. And we're now in a 10-point game, 33-23. And here's the Trojans, a pass underneath, and that's going to be a foul called on the Rams. And it'll send Brant Byers to the line with 17.7 seconds to go.
Probably not enough time to do this.
No, 10 points, 17 seconds. Just say it. It's going to be a little difficult.
Yes.
A lot has to happen.
Well, CD's been doing a good job on defense, too, making them take some valuable seconds off the clock at the other end. Byers hits them both.
And CD obviously has done a good defensive job all night long. And so have the Trojans.
Yep, got Treston Hill in the game now, hoping to maybe get a steal. He's pretty quick.
And that's what they need right at this minute. We do get the foul from Braden Byers with 15.4 seconds left.
Put Smith back on the line. He's probably not the one you want there, unless you're CD.
Yes, then he's the man. It's a 3-possession game right now.
It's 1-1.
And the first one from Smith is good. (34-25). And here's the second one from Smith, and that one crawls in. We're back to a 10-point game. And 11 seconds to go. And here's Sollenberger to the basket. That is off the glass, no good. And with 3.1 seconds to go, we get a foul.
Never quite sure why that's done.
Yeah, why is it? It doesn't matter at this point.
All it's going to do is give Smith a chance to put up some more points.
Yeah, but you see that all the time.
Yeah.
And that one is good. (36-25). The Rams back on top by 12. 37-25. And this one is in the books. And it's one I think Chambersburg would like to tear the page out of the book and throw it away as if it never existed. 37-25 win for the Central Dauphin Rams tonight. They only put up 25 points offensively, the Trojans, including just 8 in the first half. But Central Dauphin Rams come out on top here tonight by a score of 37-25, and we'll be coming back to wrap it up right after these messages on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
In your way, it's the power to make life better by working with local pros who are more in tune with you. When you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank.
What the truck? It's Greg Kennedy from Buchanan Chevrolet in Waynesboro, and we are doing crazy deals. Up to $15,000 off the all-new 2019 Silverado Crew Cab, including the Trail Boss. What the truck? We have new body-style Silverados that we're selling as low as $27,500. From now to the end of the month, we will give you a 10-year powertrain warranty with the purchase of your new vehicle. Only at Buchanan Chevrolet. Visit our showroom at 1035 East Main Street or shop our inventory online at BuchananAutomotiveInc.com. Find new roads. Hello, it's Greg Kennedy from Buchanan Chevrolet in Waynesboro. I usually like my commercials loud with a lot of noise and music, but I wanted to take all that out so you can hear this very special announcement. Most of our pre-owned vehicles will now come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That means if you currently have a 7th grader and you buy a vehicle today, he or she will just be finishing college when it finally runs out of warranty. Buchanan is better. Visit our showroom at 1035 East Main Street or shop our inventory online at BuchananAutomotiveInc.com.
Play your sport in college and earn your Penn State degree close to home. Don't miss Penn State Mod Alto Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Learn more about Penn State's academic programs and how you can become part of the Penn State family. At Mod Alto, you can compete in one of 12 varsity sports in the Penn State University Athletic Conference and the United States Collegiate Athletic Association. Don't miss Penn State Mod Alto Spring Open House on Saturday, March 28th. Register online at modalto.psu.edu/visit. We are Penn State, and you are going to love it here.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. team. Our team is here for you.
WellSpan Sports Medicine, formerly Summit Sports Medicine.
You can count on Premier HVAC services for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, price match guarantee, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services, the experience you deserve.
Turn your house into a home at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center. We specialize in pet supplies, lawn care, and hunting, camping, and fishing supplies. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Phone 717-263-2624.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
If you want to sell a lot of Fords, you have to have a great team. The Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford is a #1 pick if you're working in the trenches or just chilling in the off-season. And the Ford Explorer is a run-anywhere, do-anything SUV that doesn't fumble when it comes to value. The Ford Escape, it can go deep and not bust your salary cap. Test drive one of our Pro Bowlers today and become another satisfied customer. Check out the entire team. We are KeystoneFord.com.
Welcome back to Chambersburg, everyone. A 37-25 win tonight for the Central Dauphin Rams. And a look at the stats from tonight's game.
For Central Dauphin, leading scorer was Ryan Smith with 13, Rance Russo 10, Andrew Rinaldi 6, Devon Haggins 4, and Darian Barrios Rivera had 4. The Rams shot 11 for 29 from the field, that's 38%, and they made 18 turnovers. Chambersburg scoring. The leading scorer was Gus Mace with 6. Brant Byers had 4, Eli Shearer had 4, Terrell Williams 3, and 2 points each for Braden Byers, Henry Shearer, Malachi Blair, and Carter Sollenberger. So let me just, give me a second here.
Yep.
The starters scored 7 points. The substitute scored 18.
Oh, okay. Only 7 points from your starting lineup.
Yep. Chambersburg ended up shooting 7 out of 39 from the field. That's 18%. Yeah. And they made 17 turnovers.
And that only got to that figure because they shot a little better in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
It was
after 3 quarters, they were 3 for 28.
3 for 20.
That's almost hard to do.
That's near 10% right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. How can you miss 25 of 28?
I don't know. They're just kind of in a funk right now. Maybe the break here for Christmas, get a few days off and then play in a tournament. Maybe they can get everything back together again. But the starters didn't play for the last 6-7 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and here it was, and as the game got close, Coach Schreffler stayed with the reserves.
Yeah, well, they were getting it done.
Yes.
They scored 10 straight points, so
yeah,
don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, but you had Chambersburg with that bad game last Saturday with Cedar Cliff, but then in the Carlisle game they came out and the offense was running smoothly.
Yeah, and I think that had a lot to do with Cedar Cliff being a really good team.
Yeah,
CD's good. I don't think they're not good as Cedar Cliff, but they're going to have to do something about. They're going to have to find something on offense to get them going here a little bit.
Yep, you're not going to win much, shooting 18, 20% a game.
Definitely not.
You're not, no matter how good your defense is. So the next game for the Chambersburg Trojans will come up on Thursday night, December the 26th. They're in the Gettysburg tournament, and they'll play Southwestern in the first round. And our broadcast time will be at 5:45 p.m. approximately on Wednesday night, or Thursday night. Chambersburg will then play the winner of the Gettysburg Redland game. And I know Gettysburg is off to a great start. They're undefeated so far. So the Trojans have been in this tournament, I think, for at least 10 years at Gettysburg. And it's a great holiday tournament every year at Gettysburg High School. And if you can't make it up to Gettysburg, you can tune in here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. And tonight's game has been a production of Mid-Penn Broadcasting. Producing the live stream tonight has been Darby Sells. And a reminder again to join us on Wednesday. I keep saying Wednesday, that's Christmas. It's Thursday night from Gettysburg. And tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by F&M Trust, Antrim Insurance, WellSpan Sports Medicine, Penn State Montalto, Franklin County Visitors Bureau, Keystone Floor, Jersey Mike's, Del Martin Incorporated, Shippensburg Physical Therapy, Greencastle Eye Care Center, Art Sign Company, Buchanan Auto Park, and Buchanan Automotive, Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, the Sports Page, the United States Air Force, Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, Lecron Comfort Solutions, Olympian Athletics, Monnour Pharmacy, and Clyde Tours. Now for the entire Mid-Penn Broadcasting team, I'm Gary Clyde, thanking you for joining us tonight. Once again, the final score here tonight, Central Dauphin 37, Chambersburg 25.